Okay, welcome back. We are back in Total War Warhammer, however, not to play Chaos this time. I am actually going to start a new Greenskins campaign. Because it's not a faction I've played a lot with, so I figured we may as well try it out. And then also try and figure out exactly how really to play with them, since apparently they have serious problems staying in battle. So I figured it could be good to have a bit of fun with them. We start with some Ball Boys, Black Orks, and the Doom Diver anyhow with Grimgor. And Grimgor really, well, the last time I played with Orks, it's about 10 minutes playing with Azag, but you don't get the Crown of Sorcery until late game, so kind of stops him casting anything. A bit pointless, really. So we are going to go with Grimgor. So I shall just start that up to let you watch this. Most of you have probably already seen it, but yeah. If not, I shall let you watch it in peace.
War comes. I can smell it. The old world teeters on a blade's edge, but a steadying hand may yet save it. Is that my role? Alas, nothing as grand. I am merely a humble advisor to Grimgor Ironhide, the most brutal of Black Orks. Even that bestial intellect recognized a use in me. Now I accompany his horde as we travel south, laying waste to the stunted and rival Orc tribes alike. Deep in the Badlands, Gorfang Rotgut, master of Black Crag, challenges his superiority. Grimgor stands to take the whole of the old world as his prize. But first, he must vanquish Rotgut and take Black Crag as his new capital.
Yes, and not exactly a quiet species. Alright, I shall get this loaded up. I'm pretty sure I didn't tick the intro, so there won't be an intro fight. We can actually get straight into the campaign. See how things pan out playing as Grimgor, and what the Orcs bring to the table.
Black Crag is yours, my brutal lord.
We will, however, turn the advice down to their minimum.
Conquest. This area is dominated by tribes of inferior greenskins. On the plains to the west.
Yes, we get the idea. Long story short, basically you're surrounded by mini orc creatures. There's quite a few of them, to say the least, and everything's shrouded in fog. So, anyhow, what we're going to do is we're going to start off, we're going to go for, obviously, at least Iron Rock first. But, obviously, right, Orcs have a, obviously, I don't know whether you know, they have this fightiness bar. Basically, long story short, if you let it drop too much, they start deserting and infighting. So, I think we're just going to start with a straight open up fight. Banner is that. So, we're obviously going to assign that to the Black Orc unit. They have rain, so it's going to be up to the Ball Boys, I believe I have a unit of, to get in with those archers and make it a mess for them. And then my Doom Diver's gonna have to just try and hit everything else. Can't believe you get a Doom Diver from turn 1 just by playing Grimgore. Such a powerful unit. Well, I do have to protect it, I can't not protect it. We might actually have to fire one and fly it just to see how it goes. So, battlefield, obviously, this is tiny armies compared to what obviously we're used to seeing. There's 2, there can be 3, there can be 4, and that's 5. Right, they're on that hill, so let's get them, go there. Spread them a bit thinner. Try and limit the amount of they can flank around. Get the archers behind. Ball boy's going to be over here. Let's get these. These are probably going to end up in one group now if I do this. Yes, they are. Lock the group basically. So it means even if I drag them, look, the formation stays. Which at the moment is the important thing. Let's go. Oh, Christ, there's some kind of edge of map there. Let's have a look at the units. See if I can do it in Grimgore walking forwards with his horde behind him. Just see the enemies up on the hill. Let's pan down the lines then. So we've got Goblin Spearmen, Orc Boys. They're the Black Orcs. Ridiculous. Goblin Spearmen. And then of course over there we've got... Let me just double check the enemy's not doing anything. No, it's not. Good. We have the Orc Bow Boys, which are just calmly walking forward at the moment. Let's reset the camera then. And I remember from this, you can make them move effectively.
Move out, lads! Lads!
Right, let's get these guys. They've nearly finished moving. That should be just getting into range now, which will cause them to panic. First thing I need to do is countercharge those chariots, because otherwise they'll do loads of damage to my units. And then flank around the back onto... Yep, countercharge, stops them hitting the front line. Let's put those on guard mode as well, stop them chasing random units. Ball boys are under fire. No. Thought that was going to happen. Just keep the charge going. Sod it. And then straight back out. We got the bonus from the charge, now it's time to go. Dart through the middle, and I think we can get the... Yep, I got most of them through onto the archer units. Oh crap! They're taking a huge amount of damage from archers. They've actually fled. Wonder why they took so much damage from archers.
Stickers ready! We is gobbos! Let's get stabbing! Let's scrap! Sticker!
I'm surprised I got them back. Try and keep Grimgor in range of the ball boys, stop them routing.
The knights are ready! Gonna kill him!
I need them to properly break. They're still not quite properly breaking. There we go. They're broken now. Everyone's broken now. That's everyone. Yeah, nice. Harder than I expected it was going to be, actually, to say that the unit imbalance was ridiculous. I mean, I had practically, there's 2 endgame units that I have, and they had nothing but base game units. And they had chariots, but ironically, the goblin spearmen they had got the most kills. Oh, my ball boys did do the just desserts though. They got 60 odd kills. There is another army, so I think no, we're probably never going to use that unless we're really struggling because it lowers your fightiness rather than raises it. So we're probably going to eat them.
Gorfang may think that his fortress at Iron Rock will provide him cover, but he is mistaken.
So,
drive his
incoming mission,
forces out
basically.
and take another of his strongholds as your own.
I think we're going to get that because Orks have such a problem with leadership. I've got to capture Iron Rock. Is that turn-based, the limit? No, no turn limit on that. Go away. And I don't have enough to go, so you need 50% of your entire movement to go into encampment stance. So we're just going to have to end turn there. Not quite. I can already buy Orc boys and goblins. Don't really want more arrows yet. Want Goblin Wolf Riders? Could be useful, but it's a capital. I can have a cave of shinies. I think we're going to start doing that to get the income up because I think from what I've read that they're fairly money intensive at Orks if you're not careful. So basically exactly what we're going to do. It's tempting to upgrade that because we have the funds, but I don't need to at the moment because I haven't even got a full army, let alone a full army of those type of units, so we're just going to save the money. I don't need to worry about research this early on because Orcs and Goblins can only do it after they've built a certain building. Oh wow, double teamed, I thought that might happen. Okay. Well, I'm not auto-resolving it, we're going to have to fight it, but We need to try and get the ball boys behind us. But probably, along with the Doom Diver, that's possibly the only thing that could win us this, is getting the ball boys behind the enemy lines and doing a rear charge. Great. And they're coming from the rear, which means the Doom Diver's at risk. I think we might focus on the reinforcing army that's coming in, because of where they're coming in I can get set up on them pretty well. So put them there, that covers the entrance point. Put them there, with them right in the middle. Put the archers there. Get the Orc boys over there. Oh, hell no. No. Slightly out of sync. What I need to do is I need to actually hope that they go for the Doom Diver. Because a rear charge on them like that. Just keep doing rear charges like this, and oh, and look, it just wrecks Orcs. They have no. Look at these guys doing in melee fighting. It's ridiculous. Right, those are the main forces. So, probably at that angle.
Here we go. Let's scrap. Happy to help.
They should be in range. Oh shit, no, 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 stop, 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 fire at will. Wrong unit. No. Fucking fire. They're gonna try and intercept my ball boys, but no, fuck, I've done it again. It's because I changed the bindings, even though there's a unit missing, I should have just left the bindings alone. Nice. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to try and get rid of as many of these archer units as possible. So if they attack again, let's keep the momentum going and do as much damage as possible. Right, that'll do. Okay, that's ended. Just basically do as much damage as possible to them, because obviously their armies are still actually alive, technically. Oh, look at that, Black Orks, 135 kills. Again, we're going to play Munchies again. We are going to play Munchies.
Knowledge of your own strength.
Gleaming Pendant. Okay, we'll have a look at what that does in a second, but meantime. Right, that is going to be the bulk of infantry units. Oh, technically that does increase the savages as well. The Black Orcs, sorry. Black Orcs. See, that doesn't include Black Orcs, that's just Orc boys and savageries. Gotta think about where I want to get to. I definitely need that. Definitely need that. Hugely boosts leadership, so we'll start putting them into this. I really should not go after him again, but that's so little, I can just auto-resolve it. I'll have for these as well. You do seem to go up levels really quickly early on. Gonna go Savage again. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to go into encampment stance here. Or is it classed as raid? Yeah, stance raiding camp, that's it. And we'll look at getting some more boys. Oh, I know why. I'm outside my region. So I'll stay in this stance anyhow for now, just to replenish some units. Unless I can make it back. I can just make it back inside. So I won't be able to recruit till next turn, but at least I'm in friendly territory. Which means I can recruit locally anyway. In friendly territory you can recruit locally no matter, you don't have to be in raiding stance. So that was definitely worth it. It's halved the cost of buying those units. I thought he was going to attack us again then. I'm just thinking, what on earth is this guy playing at? Now the mission obviously is to take Iron Rock, so that's what we're going to be focusing on. But that will be next turn. So early on the turns turn over quite fast, because basically obviously you're waiting for things to a certain degree. Fighting is good. Let's just. I'm just going to get in position over here.
Come on.
Next turn. See, the dwarves are already fighting with some kind of. I would have missed what clan it was that they were fighting. Actually, Yellow Tusks or something. Judging by the logo.
This is it. Violence.
Well, may as well give the guy with the leadership more leadership. This should be a fairly straight up fight, so I'll just auto-resolve it. basically we have enough fighting us to get a war army. But to get a war army, you need to have 17 units, I think, in your...
Your territory expands, Savage Lord.
In your
Yet
army.
there are many lands to conquer. In time, I foresee war with the greater tribes of the Badlands, as well as the stunted kind that dwell beneath the mountains. Keep your axe sharp for Mork and Gork. Watch your progress with interest.
Smoke so.
Need to have over 17 units in your army to be able
Our
to do
Wolf
that.
Rider scouts report a force of dwarfs to the north, isolated from the safety of their hold.
Quest
Slaughter
battle.
them.
We'll wait till I've got enough, and I can possibly have a war army as well. What does Iron Rock need? Nothing at the moment. Too shiny. Need 2 population to increase that, which... How do you tell where pop is on? Oh, okay, 0. Okay, so we're way off upgrading yet. It's just, I mean, I will spend it on more income though. I did have 10,000, so. And then next time I'll start making my way down south. I don't want to do the quest mission yet, and I don't really want to declare war on yet another faction yet either. So we're just going to start heading down and finish these guys off as early as possible. Still be re-recruiting. They are. You can see them recruiting actually. Those dwarves look
My
like
lord, a rival power desires a change in...
Blood Spears want a non-aggression pact. Yeah, I have no real problems with that. The Blood Spears are way off up to the north anyway. Stops us getting our first province, because they own one of the buildings for that, but there's enough crap down here to work our way through first. And then there's the Savage Orc tribe, the top knots, that's going to come in.
I'm the one true kid. Ha!
Ran out of movement, so that's why I didn't actually fight that. 10 Orc boys. I can probably do that actually, as long as I make good use of those Orc boys again. Oh, they left the safety of the... That's interesting. Oh, I know what their game is.
Yeah, what?
They're going to stay just out of my range, and they're going to take Iron Rock back.
This'll be good.
I bet you anything. I do this, they go take Iron Rock back, and there's this do-si-do effect for ages. Because they move in march stance, so if you want to attack them on the same turn, you... Ooh, another banner. Fair enough. What's it actually do? It just says passive ability, Banner of Eternal Flame. I'll put it on a normal boar unit for the time being. If I understand what it does. Ooh, no, I know where I will put it. Boar boys.
What you want?
These are just basic, like level 1 cities almost. Ooh, Adred is weapon strength 15. That does apply only to him though. Whereas I think we should buff that one more and then get back here. That get back here is just invaluable. Orcs, it really is. Yeah, they are. They're going for Iron Rock, so I'll have to go take that back again. Ooh, do we go for Mork or Gork? Oh, that's an obvious option.
Bring it!
They're getting desperate basically because I think that's their only building that they had left. So basically, they now have nowhere to recruit. That uses my 1 pop though, and it's in the same. Basically, the reason I'm hesitant is because to do any tech for the Orcs, you need that. Which needs a level 3, so that as early as you get that, the sooner you can get learning your tech tree, which is locked until you get the buildings. Which is frustrating. So I'm hesitant to upgrade that. Do with a boss poll by the looks of it though, because this entire region's miserable. That blade. They didn't. Why wouldn't they attack that? That's really weird. I'm a bit confused by the computer's decision there. Right. Well, that's the army taken care of. Attack twice in one turn, demolishes it. And then we'll go defend our city for a minute. So. Vlysaur's gonna need some help before it revolts straight away. But that's not a bad start to the campaign. We've just immediately no, we haven't eradicated them. But we've certainly hampered their progression. I'll stabilise these two by getting a boss pole or something just to get the pop back up, and then we will push even further south to finish off Red Fangs. But yes, I think we should probably leave that there then for the first episode of the Ork campaign. So join in for next time. Carry on with it and see how playing as the Orks unfolds compared to playing with the Chaos. Obviously, the Chaos campaign is still going to go on. Not going to stop playing the campaign just because we've started another one. The Chaos campaign will be going on, and the next episode should be up tonight, actually. Which of course will be before this goes out, so that was a new point. But yeah, thanks for watching. Leave a like and everything if you enjoy it and want to keep me doing the Greenskins campaign, or let me know what you think about it, etc. And we'll maybe move on to a different faction if you want to see some other factions. But until next time, I shall speak.